To's making $100,000. What do you do? I own a tech company and a consulting company on the side. I also have an eBay store where I sell used electronics. All in I pull $150,000, $200,000 annually. No kids, not married, never went to college, dropped out of high school. Former runaway faster kid. Former stripper. He's my consulting company is legit design and management consulting, not anything sex work related law. I retired from that industry 10 years ago, but I banked when I was in it. My best year I made $500,000. Sysadmin architect for SOS products. So really a BA that has very niche industry experience. Really only working maybe 10 hours a week from home. And most of that is facilitating high-level discussion between technical and business teams. Step 1. Set yourself up for success by writing things down and planning ahead via next logical steps. Step 2. Get really comfortable with public speaking. Step 3. Take risks and speak up. Step 4. Get lucky. I started a company and hired a great team. Now I work less than an hour a day. It actually got oddly depressing, so I just started a second job doing social work, so I can work one-on-one with disadvantaged people. The fact that anyone does social work blows my mind. After taxes and insurance, I make $1,000 a month. The work is rewarding, but brings along a lot of emotional baggage. We should be paying social workers way more. Before this I was a master tech at a Mercedes-Benz dealership. Holy fuck, don't buy them. I gave it up to sell those exact people tools. It's pretty great, stupid easy. Just have to do a bunch of paperwork. I know exactly what they need, and will even give the newer people pointers. Everyone still wants everything that I had when I was working there. I don't have a good job title for what I do. I'm a contracted subject matter expert that advises leadership. I help manage programs and write policy. I absolutely lucked into my role because the last guy in this position resigned the day before I started as his subordinate, his only subordinate, so they gave me his job. Workers' compensation defense lawyer. I don't know of a better job when taking into account salary, work-life balance, hours worked, and stress. First few years were a challenge, but post-COVID, it's essentially WFH. I didn't work at all today. No one cares. I'll hit it hard tomorrow for 6-7 hours and catch up. Not me, but my mom. She works as a physician's associate in bone marrow transplant and cancer, as well as some general clinical stuff. She makes about $150K a year and is able to provide for a family of 5 if you count my sister's boyfriend. I don't know how she does it. She's an amazing mom. I joined the military via service academy, then basically didn't get a DUI and did my job decently. Haven't thought about the cost of groceries since I was 17. Never been in debt. Paid for my first car and also will probably not buy a house until I finish my commitment. Too much moving. Correction officer, $120,000 salary isn't that, but they offer unlimited overtime potential. You can basically write your own paycheck in my department. Some guys make over $200K. I'm on Long Island though, and it costs a lot to live here. Our base pay is $1 to $8K at top pay. Supply chain director for a large food distributor. It's hard work and stressful, but I think it's stupid and pointless. My wife is a nurse, also makes over $100,000. She actually saves lives, and I make more money than her. I think it's nuts. Cancer scientist. $140,000. Auntie passed away from a brain tumor when I was a child, and she was like a mum to me. Seeing this situation tear my family apart woke something in me. Now, I'm trying to be a part of the solution. $100K is very different based on where you live. SF Bay Area. You could be managing a fast food restaurant. Ask people who make $500K what do they do. $100K in Detroit. Totally different story. Financial advisor. Once you're established with a roster of clients, the job is relatively easy. I work 3 days a week, 15-20 hours, and make $150,000. It's taken 10 years of grind to get here though. I'm an office manager. I order supplies, pay bills, arrange security cards, put things away, make sure we have enough coffee, and keep track of all our vendors. I make $125,000. Work in a union as a heavy equipment operator. A lot of travel, but it's fun and have a good balance. Currently working a computer science cybersecurity degree bachelor's too. I work in product operations in tech. Middle manager type. It's a fine enough job. I'm definitely overpaid. Got a degree in theatre. Entered tech as a CS agent 10 years ago. I'm pulling a pension after 27 years of military and working another job as a defense contractor. We live very comfortably now. But the road here wasn't the smoothest. Underwriter for a commercial mortgage lender. Before this, I was making $1,000 a month teaching English to elementary students in Thailand. So it's been quite the jump. Astronomer. $100,000 3 years post PhD. I could probably make $50,000 more if I went to tech or something else. But man, do I love astronomy. Paramedic. Just tipped over $100K this year. With next to no OT. In Canada, mind you. I believe the pay is shite in America. Plant controller. Essentially the lead accountant. Financial analyst. And operations analyst for manufacturing operation. Molecular and computational biologist. Currently focused on integrating new sequencing technologies into forensic biology. HS teacher and coach. Lots of coaching on the side. Hours kind of suck. Lots of weekends. But coaching club is lucrative. I make $200,000 as an IT cloud architect. It's taken many years of experience to get here, but it's now my happy place. Registered nurse. My base is $103,000. But I make around $115,000 after differentials. Could be a lot more if I ever took OT. Shrubberies are my trade. I am a shrubber. My name is Roger the Shrubber. I range, design, and sell shrubberies. Love how I'm just scrolling through as if I'm on Indeed looking for a gig that'll pay me $100K a year. Excel guru, god of data, champion of pivot tables, maintainer of the runes of code, and hero to all. I help criminals get away with crimes and tell judges they don't know what they're talking about. Nurse in the US, the best, most flexible, underrated job ever, especially as a straight guy. I nepotismed my way into owning a restaurant, and now expanded into 4 more locations. Mineral exploration geologist. $125,000. I'm away 6-7 months of the year, which is hard. Well, I made well over $100,000. But I didn't get to keep it all truck driver. So those that answered. How many chat requests did you get requesting money? Lead IT support for a gov agency in HCOL area. Just hit $126,000 this year. I mean, depending if you have a family. $100,000 isn't that much anymore. Physical therapist, sports orthopedics. About $120,000 nearly 10 years in. High school teacher mid-career. Public school. Central California. Enterprise rent-a-car area manager. Goal this year is $150,000. I heard highly intelligent, but very socially awkward cats. Sell pest control and own operate men's sober living houses. This is gonna be spicy. Active duty enlisted US military. I'm an executive at the successful health tech startup.